SMT Nation, we back. Nation, in the effort to expand the content here on the channel and looking to add more dynamics to our video catalog and our portfolio, really starting to put in some of the streaming services elements into the topics that we cover here on the channel. So a question that comes up, I see very often in like the investment world and the financial world, is are streaming services actually profitable? Currently, the answer for most companies and studios is no. However, that is about to change. Let's cover that here in today's video as we look forward into the new year here in 2024. Link for this article from Zoe Dumas, which was actually an article from the summer of 2023. I'll be sure to place that as a placeholder for you. The link will be in the description. And ways to support the SMT YouTube channel down in the description as well. You could buy us a coffee, get a subscription, or support us on Patreon. Big salute to all the patrons and members and those that have bought us a coffee in the past. Thank you. Big salute to you guys. Okay, so what's going to happen in 2024 is, I think, price hikes and those types of things and cost increases are going to add up to the point, with baby steps, right? It's been incremental price increases at the studios with respect to the content that they create. And I think for 2024, it's going to be like the first year that in general, the industry for streaming does become profitable. Think, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Peacock, all the stuff that we do with streaming applications, along with all the studios that are used to create the content and those that host the content. It's an expensive industry. And even like with Netflix, what are they, like 4 or 5, maybe 8% in margins? It's tough business, tough industry. I think that's changing though, right? So it's probably coming to a point where moving forward in 2024, most of the streaming services moving forward are going to actually be profitable. So we've seen things like the Hollywood writers strike, you got writers strike, you got actor strikes. Production costs have increased, exponentially, just creating the content. And then, with respect to distribution and all those types of things on platforms, it's been really hard to come by, but profitability is on deck. Some of the companies that you guys see here pictured on the screen share, those are probably the ones that'll find, I think, the best profits the sooner rather than later, right? Netflix with password sharing, kind of disabling that and working through that. Disney and Hulu, they've done a lot of price increases, as well as some of the other ones, Paramount Plus and some of the merging and the buyouts. We've seen a lot of those things with like Warner Brothers Discovery. I think all that stuff together, the consolidation, the mergers, the acquisitions, and then the rising prices for the platform access and the subscriptions, I think leads them to become more profitable, right? So not to say that there's going to be a monopolistic tendencies, but I think some of that's part of it. And I think the rising costs and fees for the services does make the industry more profitable, but that does come on the cost that's extended to the customer. So don't be surprised if your favorite streaming platform nickels and dimes you for an additional $1 or $2 on an annual basis. I think that's going to be something we could project moving forward. And I think at that point, especially looking at economics and with inflation and those types of things still being kind of high, you may want to consider reducing the number of streaming services you have, or consider finding ways where you get certain services from other providers and they include some of the stuff bundled into services, like with Verizon's My Plan, or, in the case of, T-Mobile with Netflix on Us and those types of things, or getting Apple TV type access, Amazon Prime, right? Maybe that's a good option for you because you pay for, you want to get the free shipping and 2-day shipping and access to all those products and services. Maybe that's the way you got to play it moving forward, finding value in the services and the subscriptions that you have. What do you guys think about this, though? Tell me a little bit about your thoughts and projections on when and how streaming services actually become profitable, right? Totally high, exponential way to produce content. It's just costly, and they're going to find ways to make money. Sound off in the comment section below. You all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.